You know that saying about duct tape fixing everything? Works in the garden too. Hey girls, how's it going? How are ya? These girls have been in quarantine. Let me think. January's been in here for just over a week. Barbecue about half a week. But they are sounding better. I don't hear any more garbles or cracks in their breathing anymore. So another day or so, they might be able to go back in the flock. I decided to put up this enclosure today because it's too tight quarters for 2 hens in that kennel. So I figured this would give them a little bit more room to move around. I think they're enjoying it better, for sure. I even gave them a nest box, but it's empty, girls. Why is that nest box empty still? Barbecue's only given me 2 eggs since she's been in quarantine, and January has given me none. Have you? Yeah, you haven't given me any. I don't appreciate that. I'm gonna give you the benefit of the doubt and say you're about to molt. But I don't know. I think she might just be getting old. I don't really know how old she is actually, because she came with the house, and I'm pretty sure she was one of the original flock that the former owners got when they bought the old coop. So who knows how old she is. You girls get better so you can go back with the rest of the flock soon, okay? Okay, I know Rita is over here in this grass somewhere, laying an egg. Because when we let the chickens out this morning, they come running over here, thinking the food was up by the house, which it wasn't. So when I called them back, they all came back except her. So I'm thinking she made a beeline for this grass and is in there laying her egg. Remember we karate did this once before, remember? Yeah, you can see that video up here in the link. Okay, now to find where. You know what, you recognize this, right? We've been in here like a million times already trying to find her stash. Well, I think she usually goes under there and through the back. That's where I found the last 2 spots. So let's go around. Oh, I hear her. Where is she? Oh, I see her tail. See her? That's where I found her egg. Day before yesterday? Looks like she's leaving, so maybe she's done. Rita! Chick, chick, chick. Oh, the branches are in my way. Rita! Did you finish? Well, she left. Let's see if I can get in there. These aren't exactly small branches I'm trying to get past here, so I hope there's not poison ivy hiding here in the fence line. Yeah, I'm looking for her nest. Oh my goodness. Okay. Aha. There it is. Oh, branches. There it is. Got it. Wish it was in the nest box, but at least I know where it was. The only problem is because I keep taking it, she's probably gonna find another new spot. Don't drop it. Kind of. Yeah, it's kind of a funny color egg. No. This is an interesting egg. So I don't know if that's just like a egg track issue, or I just have no idea what kind of chicken she is. I thought she was maybe a Rhode Island Red, but they lay dark brown eggs, which that clearly isn't. So who knows? If anybody out there watching knows what kind of chicken might lay an egg like this, or I mean, honestly, it kind of looks like a calcium issue, but I know she's not getting excess calcium, so who knows? Maybe she's just old and malfunctioning. You know that saying about duct tape fixing everything? Works in the garden too. I just killed a squash bug in here, which means there's also squash bug eggs. Multiples of them. I've actually seen quite a few squash bugs around here. So now we got to get these off so they don't hatch. I tried to smash them, but they just kind of came off. They didn't really smash. So back to the old tried and true. I'm basically just checking under all the leaves to see if there's any eggs under here. And then when we do find some, wherever those ones were I just showed you. Hello. There they are. When we do find some, we just use duct tape to get them off. It's really easy. Really, you just make a roll of duct tape and gently kind of press it, rub it onto the eggs, and get them off like that. Because we all know how duct tape is super sticky, stickier than the eggs apparently. So we just gotta get them off like that. And then you just gotta go leaf by leaf. Here's some more, and try to get them all so they don't kill all your squash. That's a bug we do want, a pink ladybug. Ladybugs are actually predatory. They eat a lot of the aphids, and smaller bugs that really can do damage to your crops. So we really want these guys around. Back when I planted this basil, I mentioned that I was really excited to make pesto with it. So I thought I would share that with you. I am really overdue to prune it. And some of the stems are actually trying to go to seed a little bit. That's okay, we can still eat it, and it will produce more after we prune it. Let me get these marigolds out of the way. There we go, so we can actually see it. Now when harvesting basil, there's this cool little trick. Instead of just pulling off the individual leaves, where you can do that, but if you prune it this way, it'll actually grow bigger and bushier every time you use it, which obviously, who doesn't want that? So let me show you. You see this little rosette in the middle? That's where it's trying to go to seed. So obviously I let it go a little long. But if you look down here, I'm actually going to go 2 nodes down since I'm kind of behind. But if you look down here, right where these 2 large leaves split off, you see there is forming 2 other tiny sets of leaves on either side of the main stem there. If I cut right above that, then these 2 sets of leaves on either side will actually become new stems, which creates a bushier appearance and more basil for you to harvest. So same thing here. I'm actually going to go down 2 nodes just because I'm late. Clip right above one of those division points with the new shoots coming off. And then this will create 2 more. Now the one thing I do want to say is you don't want to cut too far down. I don't know if I have a good spot to show you here, where the stem has started to become woody, because that will not regrow if you cut it there. So you want to get the part that's still green and flexible. This is starting to get a little stiff, but it's not quite woody yet. Now that I've got all this delicious basil harvested, let's go make some pesto. Well, first things first, we gotta take the leaves off. You can do that by hand like this, 1 leaf at a time. Or if you have one of these fancy things, you can take them off all at once. Add a couple cloves of garlic. If you don't have pine nuts and don't want to spend a fortune to buy pine nuts, you can substitute sunflower seeds. Add some lemon juice. Fresh is best, including the zest, but I was out today, so bottled it is. Add some salt, some pepper, and olive oil. Now, this particular recipe didn't call for Parmesan, but you can't have pesto without Parmesan. Lots of Parmesan. And now it's time to process it. Continue to process until the pesto is smooth and creamy, pausing to scrape down the sides or adjust flavors as needed until you have beautiful bright green pesto. Now we love to put it on tortellini, and sometimes I'll mix in a couple of half cherry tomatoes as well. And there you go. A delicious summer side dish. Hey girls, ready to go in for the night? Oh, I see somebody's been in the nest box at least. Although I don't see any eggs in there. You girls ready to go to bed? Alright, let's go inside and go to bed. Come on, January. Come here, January. Let's go. She usually follows me most of the way to the garage. Come on, January. Let's go, chick, chick, chick. Come on. Come on. She's a little slower. How you doing, barbecue? How you doing? You better? You sound better. She's a very skinny hen. Aren't ya? Yeah, you're scrawny. Little bony. Is that you? Do you see yourself? Where's January? Come on, January! Let's go! She's coming. Come on, January! Come here, girl! Come on! What a good girl! Come here! Hey! How are ya? You coming to bed? What a good girl. Come on. Come on, January. Come on in the garage. Come on. Come on, tick, tick, tick. You just gonna stop there and wait for me? Come on, January, my girl. Come here. Oh. Yeah, I know. Come here. I gotcha. Good night, girls. See you in the morning.